Hey, what's happening, people? It's Panic here with another video, and today we are diving into the origin of the OG Boy Scout. That's right, Superman himself.
I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely vibe. But they'll never know, cause I'm always on my grind, and I live a lonely life.
So yeah, let's get started on the Superman origin. This is the same Superman that wears the underwear on the outside of his pants. So yeah, the planet Krypton was on the brink of extinction due to the nuclear chain reaction caused by the planet's unstable radioactive core. So Jor-El and Lara-El sent their newborn son Kal-El to the planet Earth in a rocket. And we later find out that Jor-El was actually scouting out several planets that would be fit for their son. And Jor-El was met Thomas Wayne, and so he gave Thomas Wayne some technology that would help the business, like not go into bankruptcy. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So and then Jor-El was thinking of Martha and Thomas taking in Kal-El. So yeah, Kal landed in Smallville, Kansas, and Martha and Jonathan Kent found him and decided to take him in and raise him as their own son, and they named him Clark Kent. Clark had to hide his abilities growing up so that the government didn't steal him and test on him. And later on in his life, he met Lana Lang, in school, and she ended up becoming Clark's best friend because she was the only other human other than his parents who knew about his abilities. And then one day, Clark's Earth father, Jonathan Kent, suffered a heart attack, and since the heart attack was an internal thing, Clark was unable to help his father, thus causing him to die. And as an adult, Clark searched for the remains of his lost planet, and he later found what is known as Fortress of Solitude, and there he learned all about Krypton's history, and he was then guided by the hologram of his father, and then he later moved to Metropolis, and he would get a job as a reporter for the Daily Planet. There he met Jimmy Olsen, his buddy, good old pal, dependent little boy, and Lois Lane, and he would don the cape and symbol of hope to fight for justice. And Superman would later fight villains such as Lex Luthor, Doomsday, Darkseid, Parasite, and many more to come. And he's also a founding member of the Justice League alongside Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Cyborg, and Shazam, and Aquaman. Did I say Aquaman? I don't know if I already said Aquaman. So after being pushed to his absolute limit at one point, he defeated Doomsday, but at the cost of his own life. And he later came back to life, or more so, he was just regenerated in the Fortress of Solitude. And then he later married Lois Lane and had a child with her, who would later become Superboy. And they named their child after Superman's father, Jonathan Kent. And so this Superman and Lois Lane, they had to jump to a different universe because of the storyline called Convergence. I'm not going to go into that very much, but basically they had to get out of their universe. So they went universe hopping, and they ended up in the universe that is going on in the comics right now, which is the post-New 52 era. And so now he fights alongside that Justice League because that Justice League Superman died. I don't really know how they died. And then later on in his story arc called Superman Reborn, that, I think it just wrapped up. New 52 Superman and pre-52 Superman combined, so we got the best of both worlds. So yeah, and so the Superman we now know and love is fighting alongside the mainstream DC universe, DC Rebirth. And I will say Superman is one of my favorite DC characters. I suggest stories such as Superman Grounded, basically all the Superman Rebirth. I haven't read any of Action Comics, but Superman Rebirth is one of the best storylines I've ever read in Rebirth so far. Like that and Nightwing and Batman, those are the three best. So yeah, make sure, Superman is I think he's an underrated character because a lot of people think he's just overpowered. But remember in the storyline, Death of Superman, he's pushed to his absolute limit because of Doomsday. And I do think he's a bit underrated because they think that, a lot of people are ignorant towards him and think he's just like a god who is an idiot, but in all reality, his brain is more advanced than humans, so he could solve a lot of equations that humans can't. So yeah, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll let the outro say that. I keep forgetting to let the outro say that. So, see you guys in the next video. Peace! Hey guys, Batnik here. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my previous video, check out the playlist, and Twitter and Instagram links will be in the description below. And turn on notifications so you know the next time I upload. So yeah, peace!
On my own time, no, flexing on my own.